are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. The Rangers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Digging in now, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Cole, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. No. 2-0 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. And a fastball. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. To the plate now, Tyro Estrada. And this one's in the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, not a huge number last month, hit 5 big ones, but having a great year in the home run category, and he looks like he is coming into his own as the season progresses.
Yeah, this is a guy when you go into a pitcher's meeting before, only 5 bombs last month for this guy, but he's capable of double that output, so you need to always pitch this guy with caution.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at 333. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. A ball and a strike. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Three runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, Gary.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Lyles comes set. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. One there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. It's out of here! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
The center fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana is there, 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees. The shortstop, Estrada.
Now batting, Thairo Estrada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lyles is ready. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yankees shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 New York. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Rangers.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Elvis Andrus will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Line towards center field. Gardner is right there. 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Cole, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 26th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line. but that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Fouled away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And another foul ball.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I got the count.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs and 33 driven in. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Luke Voigt popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's 5-1 Yanks. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. How about that?
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny.
Into the box, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Rougned Odor is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And not in time as the second run scores.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now in the box, Ronald Guzman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rangers 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett.
And the pitch.
Gardner.
And that misses, ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home is swung out and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lifted in the air to center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Digging in, Tyro Estrada. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Lyle steps into his windup and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Standing in now, Hunter Cole. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Sanchez is over to take a look, but this will land untouched. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're still down 5-3. Colby Allard, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. The pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Allard wants an Atlanta Brave. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Line hard. Foul. A runner at second. Nobody out. 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle, fielded by Odor. And there's one down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball left out front.
A man at third with one away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Now batting.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
No balls and one strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
One and two to the Yankees catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Odor is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Chirinos, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The next 0-2.
I got count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Now to the plate, Thairo Estrada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Stepping up now, Ronald Guzman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Striding in, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Javier Báez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Frazier is there. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that number 29.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Ready to begin the 8th, so striding forward now, Hunter Cole. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. At the plate, Willie Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Allen's ready. Here it is on 1-0. On he pops it up, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Thairo Estrada. Hit hard, but foul. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 6-3. Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Chad Green.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He went down on strikes last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Yanks posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Luis Cessa earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jordan Lyles was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chad Green closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for